Why every time? Why? So good morning. Today Mohammad Siraj on the move, and here Sri Lanka versus Australia. Let's see who wins this match. So I'm Mohammad Siraj from Cool Brothers Production. Here we go the squad. So I would like to say that there is a holiday strike on, and this is the last video from Cool Brothers Production before the holiday strike, and this strike will go on to until 31st of December, and 1st January will be our first video after the holiday strike. And so the toss how the regular thing is going to happen. So it's tails and Sri Lanka won. Sri Lanka are choosing to bat, and let's go on to it. Sri Lankan in a move with the squad of Australia. Australia is just not a simple team. They have won 5 World Cups, and Sri Lanka only one. So it's just a tough match for Sri Lanka to face Australia. So the match goes on. You can see how the batsman is batting. Again, a leave shot. It's just a bad moment for Sri Lankan. First ball leave. Let's see the second ball. Again, it's a leave. Oof. So let's see now how the Sri Lankans are going to face this. And it's just a huge one with the boundary touching of 4 runs. Umpire signing it. 4, 4 and 4. So you can see how Australia bowls and Sri Lankans batting. It's the replay saying it's 4 and the umpire sign it correctly. So this really a tough match for Sri Lanka really. However, Australia is the best cricket team. So Sri Lanka again a huge one, but just scores for 4. Again umpire signing this. Australia going and going. Sri Lanka making and making. With no response, the ball is going on. Sri Lanka in the move, and it's just again a leave shot. It's a bad thing for Sri Lankans to go on to it. And you can see how the batsman is batting, and it's a huge one, but fielder caught it. So you can see it's a wicket, and wicket goes on, and the batsman again put in a huge one and goes in wicket, and you can see the replay, it's that same. So in 1 over 8 by 1, and D. Chandimal will go forward. And Sri Lankan batsman is a huge one. He did the huge one really. He's the best cricket player of this Sri Lanka, Andy Kuwale. You can see the Australian bowler is bowling, and the Sri Lankan batsman is batting with the 6 distance off. 90 meters. Huge one, really. It's a 90 meters, huge one. Sri Lanka again going for huge one. And it's a 6 again. It's again going and going with the 6 distance off. 89 meters. 90, 89. Just 1 meter difference. And again a huge one. Let's see what's that. Australia playing and Sri Lanka batting. You can see the 6 distance is 88 meters, just going 1 meter down. 90 meters is the highest. Again, Sri Lanka in huge one, but caught by the fielder. You can see the replay how the huge one goes and goes, but the sharp fielder catches. They are enjoy Australians, and K. Mendes on the right. So we can see how it's going on and on. Sri Lankan batsman K. D. Chandimal going to it, and again the huge one. Umpire signing in at a 6, and let's see the replay. The replay calls that it is the 6 distance off. "82 meters. Sri Lanka in a huge one. Again a 6. And Sri Lankan made 38 by 2 overs of 2. Australia just needs 39 runs to win. End of the first inning and the second inning to be played. So you can see how Sri Lanka were doing. In the first over they were just like it something, and the second over they did the best. So El Malinga is gonna bowl for the next over. So we can see how they are playing very roughly. So let's see how Australians are gonna play this match. 39 is a huge one, but for Australian it's nothing. Why? Because Australian is better than Sri Lanka. But I'm supporting Sri Lanka, however, because I'm a Sri Lankan. I support Sri Lanka, and it's a 4 again. Umpire signing it at 4, and we can see that Australian are far ahead than Sri Lanka, where Sri Lanka were far behind of Australia. But let's see how Sri Lankans are going on to it. Lasit Malinga on to move. Again, Lasit Malinga pointing to the short's leg, and it's just out, hit wicket. The replay says it's a hit wicket. Bat is just going for lofted, but the wicket is going for it. So it's just a good news for Sri Lanka that Australian are on that. And you can see a huge one hit, but it's a 4. Oh. Sri Lanka going and going, and the 6 distance is it's just a 4. Sorry, it's not 6. So target is 39, but they have made 8. So just 31 runs to win. And Australian on the move, but Sri Lanka, oh my god. So you can see Sri Lanka going to it and going to it. Almalinga on the move and on the move and on the move. So you can see it's again on how an umpire goes with Sri Lanka. So Australia are thinking challenge field umpires and they have did it. So it's a very hard decision. Let's see what's gonna happen. You can see Sri Lanka bowling, going with wicket, leg, knocking. So original decision out, impact in line, pitching in line, wicket hitting, and Australia review lost. So Australia just lost their review, and it's a big deal that it should be out. So 9/2. Just 30 runs in 7 balls. It's really hard to make for Australian. And Sri Lanka have proved once again that Sri Lankan are the best. And it's a huge one. You can see it goes up and it's out. 30 runs in 6 balls. I have heard that 36 runs can be made in 6 balls. 30 runs in 6 balls. It's just only 6 runs different. So you can see the replay how the wicket is being taken by catching it and is caught. It's wicket. So Australia in the move once again with T. Pereira. And 30 runs in 6 balls is little difficult. Current run rate is 9 and required run rate is 30. And it's a wicket. Woof. Sri Lanka already celebrating their victory. 30 runs in 5 balls is just difficult. You can see the replay how Sri Lankans are going. 30 runs in 5 balls. You can see 30 runs in 5 balls. You can't make it. You can make it by putting every ball sixes. And Australian did the huge one to make it a 6. But unfortunately it's a 4. So however it's 26 runs. And in 4 balls we need 24 runs. So you can see the replay how Sri Lankan are bowling. And Australia batting. With the distance of only 4. So it's really hard to make 26 runs in 4 balls. So Australia is losing this match and Sri Lanka is winning this match. So who are just sitting and seeing the Sri Lanka's victory will be happy to see it. So however, they are just playing because really Sri Lanka have won this match. And in the next ball, Australia just put a 4 and Sri Lanka onto it. You can see the replay how they are playing. They are playing and playing with the huge one, but it is a 4. So you can see attacking, defending. Sri Lanka changing their mode. So Australia huge one. 6. Let's see what the 6 distance bring on to it. 6 distance. You can see the 6 distance. It just goes and goes with the 6 distance of 83 meters. Highest is Sri Lanka right now. So highest 6 distance is done by Sri Lankan, and there is only less balls for Australia. Again, it's a huge one, and it's out. Sri Lanka not leaving them even if they are losing. So 23 by 5 in overs 1.5. So Australia thinking how to do it, but however they can't do it in one ball. How can they do it? To one ball just to make 15 runs. How can they make a 15 runs? So Australia again a huge one. It's a 6. And Sri Lanka just won it. Sri Lanka just won by 9 runs. Sri Lanka won when it was 1.2 over, because Sri Lanka did the bowling as its card. So the man of the match is El Malinga with the 9 runs. Instead he made 3 balls. So he is the